Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on a green smoky St. Patty's Day look. As you guys can see, or you're going to see, I'm only going to be doing my right eye for this look because this is how I do all of my Instagram looks. First thing I'm going to be doing is prepping my right eye with my Morphe Prep and Set. And next I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brown, Medium Brown, and then we'll go on from there. Now I'm going to be going in with my Gimme Brow in shade 5 by Benefit Cosmetics. I love this. This is what I usually use on my brows, like by itself when I'm just having a natural brow day. But I like to fill in these sparse areas when I'm using other brow products. And after I go in with my Gimme Brow, I'm going to be cleaning up my brow with the P. Louise base. If you guys don't have the P. Louise base, I highly suggest it. It's really, really amazing. Okay, now since my base is all laid down, it's looking smooth, just the way I like it, I'm going to go in with the James X Morphe palette. It's my favorite palette right now. I'm going to go in with the dark green shade. I believe this color is named Daddy. I'm going to be using a different palette as well. I'll show you guys that in a minute. But whenever I do my blending techniques, I like to go in with the darkest shade first. And this is one of the darkest greens that I have in my collection. So I'm going to be laying that down in a circular motion and then adding 2 other greens on the outside to make sure I get a nice seamless blend. Okay, now that I have that dark green shade laid down, I'm going to go in with this shade. It's called Swamp, and it's in the Certified Tropical Wonders palette. It's a really pretty rainbow palette. This green that I'm going in with is like a true green. It's not too dark, not too light. I'm going to be laying that right on top of the dark green and blending those two together. Okay, so now that I'm done blending those two together, I'm going to be adding the final shade of green that I'm going to be using. Believe this one is called Social Blade in the James X Morphe palette. Now this is the lightest one, so it's going to go on the outside of the two darker colors. And I'm just going to blend a light layer over the top and make it seamless as I can. Alright, now that my eyeshadow is all blended out, I'm going to be cutting my crease with the P. Louise Basic Brights. I'm going to be mixing the blue and yellow shades together to make a green. If you haven't used these or seen these before, they're really amazing. They're meant to make eyeshadow colors really pop, and they do just that. So I'm going to mix these two together, lay it down, and then I'm going to be adding a green neon pigment on top of it. Okay, so the neon pigments I have are from Batty Cosmetics. This is the neon green shade that I'm going to be laying down on my lid. I just bought this neon stack recently, and I will say that it is a little bit difficult to work with. I've never worked with loose pigments before, but I assume that they're all pretty much the same. You have to use certain techniques for them to look just right. And just a little heads up, you'll probably see that as I'm laying this down, it does look a little bit patchy, and I'm still unsure of why. I'm not sure if it's because my base was a little bit too wet or if I just didn't use enough of the pigment, but it did look a little wonky, but I will show you guys how I'm going to fix that in a minute. Okay, so right here I'm adding some brow bone highlight. This is Money Honey by Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and after I'm done placing this, I'm going to finish the foundation for the section of my face that I'm doing and add some concealer, and then I will finish my lower lash line with eyeshadow. So for this portion, I'm totally out of frame, and I apologize. This is one of the first tutorials I've ever filmed, so it was really difficult for me to like stay in the frame. I'll probably get better as I keep going, but what I'm doing right here is adding that P. Louise mixture into my waterline, so it's that blue and yellow mixed together. And then over top of it, I'm adding more of the neon pigment to make it extra bright. I was really happy with how my waterline turned out. Just the lid was looking a little weird, but like I said, I will be fixing that, and I will show you how. And after I did my waterline, I just added all of the 3 shadows that I used previously on my top portion of blending. So I'm going to go in from darkest to lightest, and also try to connect those colors to the outside of my eyeshadow so that it connects and looks like a circle. And so it looks really seamless and smooth all together. Now this is my favorite part of makeup and my favorite part of all of my Instagram looks is adding my highlight. Now this highlight is like crazy glittery, pigmented, bright, very eye-catching, but I'm obsessed with it. So I'm laying that down right here on the upper part of my cheekbone. And this is where I'm going to be fixing my lid. I'm going to be adding the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in shade Distortion. Now I was unsure of this, but after I finished it, it looked really nice. So when you're working with these glitters, you have to be just really careful, take your time, and it does take a little bit of layering and just making sure that you're making it really even. So that's what I'm going to be doing right here. After I finish putting down that glitter liner, I'm just going to go in with some mascara, just fluff up my lashes. I'm not going to be using falsies for this look because, to be honest with you, I don't have any right now. I used all the ones that I had already, and I pretty much wore them till I couldn't wear them anymore, so I'm going to have to hold off until I get some new ones. This is just a L'Oreal mascara, and I'm just going to be curling them as much as I can, and then we're going to move on to the last bit. So this is actually the finished look. I did this with very few products, so it's really easy to follow if you guys want to recreate it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you aren't following me on Instagram, my Instagram name is Azure_. Please show me some love and support. I would highly appreciate it. And thank you guys in advance, and I will see you on the next one.